Okay, example 3. It says divide. Write your answer as a polynomial. So we're going to do our synthetic division. Remember, we're going to change the sign and write all the coefficients of our divisor. So negative 2 on the outside, 1, 5, and 12 on the inside. Start our synthetic division. Negative 2 times 3 gives me a negative 6. Okay, so what I wind up with is a not 0. Not 0. And that means that x plus 2 is not a factor of the quadratic in the numerator. But I want to remind you on how we write remainders. So I'm just going to do a really quick division problem. Let's take 3 and divide it into 43. I know it won't go evenly. 3 goes into 4 once. 3 goes into 13 4 times with 1 left over. Now, when we were little kids, we would write it that way. As we got more sophisticated in math, we would look at this as 14 plus 1 over 3, or 14 and 1/3, which is exactly what you get if you divide 3 into 43. But I want you to notice that when we have a remainder, we write it in the numerator over what we call the dividend, the divisor. Sorry, the divisor, the dividend is the 43. Okay? Because that's what we're going to do here. Now, our answer is going to be 1 less than the degree of the quadratic in the numerator. So we're going to start out with 1x plus 3. And now we're going to write that remainder plus 6. And our divisor is x plus 2. That's exactly how you're supposed to enter your answer. They actually give you a place to put that fraction in. Okay. Okay. This is another sample of a problem that's on XYZ homework, and they ask you to use long division to find the quotients. I don't see the point. Long division, again, has more steps, more opportunity for error, and I think if you're comfortable with synthetic division, that the idea of using long division is not a good idea. So I'm going to use synthetic division. And I want to be careful in this one because I have a third degree equation. So my third degree coefficient is 1, my second degree is -1, but my x term is missing. I want to remind you about the thing that will trip us up with synthetic division is to fill in a 0 for any missing terms between your highest degree and your constant. And that means if the constant's missing, you have to fill in a 0 for that. And maybe this is why they asked us to do this using long division, because in long division you don't have to worry about that little detail. Alright, again, it did not go in evenly because our remainder here is non-zero. So the quotient, oh, by the way, this means the answer to a division problem. So I don't know why they just don't ask you for the answer, but that's the way math works. They want to put everything in difficult to understand terms. All right, so we start out with a third degree in our divisor. Our answer is going to go down by 1 degree. So x squared, 1x squared minus 3x plus 6 minus 2 over x plus 2. Okay, is x plus 2 a factor of that fourth degree polynomial? Well, we're going to set up our synthetic division to find out. So -2. Yes. So our remainder is 0. The answer is yes. And that's all I have for you. I'll see you in class.